My coworker sabotaged my project, so I got him fired. r/ProRevenge. I work in a competitive office where everyone is trying to climb the corporate ladder. I always try to stay professional, but one of my coworkers, whom I'll call Jake, made that nearly impossible. Jake was the kind of guy who would take credit for other people's work and throw anyone under the bus to make himself look better. But the worst thing he ever did was sabotage my big project. I had been working on this project for weeks, pulling late nights to make sure everything was perfect. It was a huge deal. If it went well, I was on track for a promotion. But the day before my presentation, I noticed something was wrong. Files were missing, data had been altered, and my entire report was a mess. I knew I hadn't made those mistakes, and after checking the security logs, I found out why. Jake had accessed my files when I wasn't in the office. Instead of confronting him right away, I gathered all the evidence. I restored my project from backups, fixed the errors, and made sure everything was ready for my presentation. Then, I went to my boss with the security logs, showing that Jake had tampered with my work. My boss was furious but told me not to say anything yet. The next day, during the meeting, I presented my project flawlessly. Jake sat there looking smug, probably thinking his sabotage had ruined me. But then, my boss stood up and asked Jake if he had anything to say. The color drained from his face. He tried to deny everything, but the evidence was undeniable. Jake was fired on the spot. As security escorted him out, he glared at me, but I just smiled. Maybe next time, he'll think twice before messing with the wrong person.